All right, we're welcome to J&A Voices for Change. My name is Anthony.
And I'm Joey.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again,
Welcome.
these are my views and my opinions only, not of anybody or any company or any person.
That's correct. And just for you people to understand,
Wait, Joey. Wait, we got to go back to your what are your views?
these are my views only. Okay, do you understand that? These are my views only, not that of any other company at all. These are my opinions and my views. Do you understand that?
Bravo.
Okay.
Apparently they don't understand.
No, I guess not. I guess not.
Where is the freedom? Where's the freedom of speech?
Well, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Considering I got a knock on the door last night at like 9 o'clock at night, I'm sure you'll be getting one soon. The witch hunt continues. It never ends. Hey, who's getting harassed now? Who's the one that's being harassed?
We are being harassed. We are being harassed by multiple individuals. Now we'll have won the unemployment because they have no merit on why they fired me. And they try to get past that, but the burden of proof in the law, hearsay is not going to pass. Hearsay, they couldn't prove without a reasonable doubt that myself or Joey has harassed anybody. Now, if you believe that you're being harassed because we're exposing the unsafe working conditions and cutting of line service to the east end of the valley, if you feel offended by that, we're the voice of the people. We're the voice of the operators that can't speak up because of retaliation. Okay, I'm waiting on this unfair labor practice to get the summary and get the transcripts to put the summary together. But from what this administrative judge has stated, everything that they have based the harassment and charges against us is all hearsay. I have not harassed anybody. I don't have anything in my file that can prove that. It's crazy because they say they don't know what's in my file. Well, I just ordered my personal file and I want to see what's in my file because I know you guys know what's in my file. Nothing. There's no harassment in there, but as stated in the hearing in the court, the person that's claiming that we're harassing has numerous harassment charges against him, and he's still working. We were never given a write-up, stop doing that, a suspension, stop doing that, because they didn't want us there because we were bringing up unsafe working conditions, lack of restrooms, broken seats. I have a handful of individuals that have blown backs because the seats are not good. They're junk. Okay, so we have a right to bring up unsafe working conditions, and if people are offended by that, I'm sorry. Fix the problem, and we wouldn't be here today exposing what's going on there. They're so used to getting away with everything and everything just being brushed under the carpet. But we will be meeting with an attorney come Tuesday, Joey, where it's a possible class action lawsuit. So we want to reach out to individuals that have been hurt, have been mistreated, ignored by the board, by Lawrence Skyver, and all their management staff, because we are putting it together to get the class action lawsuit in effect, reach out to us, send it your an email or a text or whatever, so we can get your information. So when it's time to put so I'll sit down with the attorney for this class action lawsuit, you guys will be made aware. And if you guys want to be part of that class action lawsuit, because we're going after the board, we're going to go after management, we're going to go after anybody that we have reached out to that has not done anything to fix the problem.
Well, Anthony, what about people that just came aboard this company, Sunline, and want to throw themselves into the mix of all this? I mean, I've been accused of stuff with this lady. I don't even know who this lady is. I've never met her. I don't know who she is.
Who's that, Joey?
The interim general manager. What's her name?
Gloria Salazar?
That's right.
I don't have anything personal.
I don't have anything against her. I never met her. I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
But yet they made statements about us that are completely untrue.
You want to know why?
Completely untrue.
You know why it is, Joey? Because she's the one that's pulling Sunline money. I mean, if she's part of the mix, they can use the Sunline attorneys to continue to harass us. I mean, it's not even a personal. So if it goes with personal, Lauren's paying out of her own pocket. What company is that sent that paper to you? Could it be Palmer? Because
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Palmer Cassidy. Forgive me, I can't pronounce that name.
Okay, it's right here, Joey.
Paul and Hodson.
Joey, it's right here.
Tough one to pronounce. Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. And this was given to me. This was given to me, and that's the same company that they paid all that money to part of Sunline. So why is it that we're still getting paid? They're still paying these individuals on the taxpayers' money. Okay, I mean,
it never ends. It never ends.
We have a right. We have a right to our own opinion. We have a right of freedom of speech. And if you feel harassed because we're bringing all the stuff to light, then you got to get over it. I mean,
well, how come, Anthony? How come? I'd like to know why. Okay, I mean, here. Let me show you all the magnitude of the paperwork here. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. This is all last night, last minute things. So, but that's okay. You want to play the game? We can play the game. Okay. Why do operators get the shaft on restraining orders against assault? When passengers assault the operators, how come Sunline does not stick up for their operators? They are quick to try to silence us and keep us away with restraining orders and nonsense and frivolous lawsuits. But boy, nothing happens to these passengers that cause problems at Sunline. How many times has an individual, I won't mention his name, but how many times has an individual ridden the bus in Palm Springs and broken bus windows? How many times? Countless times. And you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. How many times has that guy been on the bus and he's back on the bus again? He likes to grope women. And he's back on the bus.
There's no restraining order on him.
And Sunline just welcomes him right on the bus, but we start bringing things to light and standing up for ourselves and our coworkers at Sunline, and we get shafted.
But Joey, just look at it this way. This is all a learning process. And I think there's a hidden agenda, because they from what the administrative law judge ordered, I mean, this one here. Now the labor law, we'll see how that goes. But if he's going to be based on the law and proof of did we harass them? Why is my Oh, I think that's probably Perbs. Hold on, Joey. Let me put it on pause. Okay, we're here talking about major issues. It's all part of the learning process for us, Joey. We're just gonna take it from here.
Yeah, yeah,
Not,
yeah.
not gonna let them bully us. It's another form of bullying. And how can they have gotten a determination that there was no ground proof for us harassing? You know what I was gonna say, Joey? Look, in my opinion, I believe that they're bringing these fake allegations again to light because they don't want us to attend the board meeting, and in fear of they lost this case. So hopefully the judge and the unfair labor practice rules by the law, and they got to bring us back.
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's what they're afraid of, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They don't want us at that board meeting, and they don't want us back at Sunline.
Well,
It never had to be this way, ever. If they would have just listened to us, and if they would have listened to their employees, their workforce,
they would
we
have
wouldn't be here.
driver seats. They would give the drivers break times.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the greatest thing is they feel we're a big threat because we're exposing stuff that hasn't been exposed, and they've been getting away with it. They've been getting away with doing what they want, cutting service, doing whatever they want. I mean, it's the power of the people. I mean, we're all the only thing that we're here is to bring stuff to light. I got a call the other day that shop wouldn't release vehicles, and they said 11 vehicles, but I haven't got confirmation on that. But there was a lot of buses that didn't go out. Is that hearsay? That's opinion. Now proving facts is when you go down the bus line on the 1 or whatever route, and you see all these people standing, then you only see a bus come every hour. I mean, that's the proof. The proof is
the proof.
It's not. We're not saying hearsay. These are things that we're being told from the inside. You know what? That they're affected by it. You know what? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing. You know what? We started this podcast because they wouldn't listen to the grievances. They wouldn't listen to the employees. You know what? We knew at all costs what it was going to cost us. But we did it because it affected us. You know what? My back, those seats hurt my back, and I brought it up because it hurt my back, and they sent us to their quack doctor. You know what? That right there is another thing. Is, you know what? The medical care that you receive is only what you give the employee. If you don't receive good medical care, you're trying to get the drivers back to work. But if you don't change the problem, you're going to continue to have the problem.
Yeah.
So you know what? You're making the doctors rich. The drivers they're blowing out their backs. The company's running. You know what? When is it time to care about the employee? You know?
Exactly, Anthony. That's always the problem. They were rushing people into that doctor and then rushing them out of there right away without getting to the root cause. They're still injured. They force them back to work right away. I mean, we've seen that plenty of times.
Yeah. And they brought that up too. But you know, I want to say something, Joey. There's a lot of footage and a lot of people under oath that the proof is in the pudding. You know what? You're claiming all these allegations, but when you're under oath, you're telling a different story.
Yeah. Well, You know what, bro? Sooner or later, you're gonna get this little package from the company from Sunline, and when you read when you read this, I want you to think back to that court hearing and what those people said under oath and what they say in this and things that they say in this. There's a little word called perjury.
Joey, I got I, I'll just say this. There's so much beautiful footage that
Yeah, oh yeah.
this podcast, once this case is over, this podcast is it's gonna be so on fire with just footage,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
saying stuff differently.
Well, we have a lot of information. There's going to be a big information dump. Big information dump.
Yeah, good thing it's on the cloud.
Yeah.
It can't be deleted unless I delete it.
I just can't believe, Anthony, so now I have to appear in court in Palm Springs 10:30 on Thursday, bro.
10:30.
10:30. And this is public in person. So if anybody wants to come, that's where we'll be. It'll be PS4, not PlayStation 4. Palm Springs, probably department number 4. April 27th at 10:30 in the morning. Sounds like a date.
Yes, April 27th.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't received the paperwork, so I couldn't tell you if mine's on the same day.
Well,
I hope it is.
that's when mine is. So
Joey, I will
And-
be
and-
your witness. I will be your witness.
and again, yeah, it's again we're going to have to draw up witnesses and everything else because it says that it says in here that I can have witnesses and most certainly. Oh, absolutely. So I said if you want to play this game, then let's play this game.
How about if I give you a list of people that you can subpoena?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A list of people that were part of the investigation.
Yeah, all those people. Now you're going to be witnesses again because we're going to get to the bottom of this. I want to get to the bottom of it. I want all this proved.
Yeah.
I mean, this is completely unfair.
I like it.
Completely unfair.
Hey, Joey, to be honest with you, I like it. You know why? You know why I like it? Because it shows me that we're doing something right. It shows me that when people are affected by something and they try to put this fake allegations, it's hitting them at the core, not violently, but it's hitting them at the core that they want peace, and they know that with us bringing this stuff up, it's not going to let peace. The way that people could see things, if you fix a problem, there wouldn't be no problem to talk about. And
Right.
and it's not Sunline. Like I said, well, let's go back to Sunline. Sunline is a great place to work. It's just run by poor management. Okay. And the board that doesn't listen to the individuals. Okay. If we go back in time, like Cromwell and Oglesby's days, it was run like a company. Not like a business. So when people feel threatened by you exposing stuff that's going on that is wrong, then what other way to terminate the employees, to find a way to say that you felt harassed, when in turns there's nothing in our file that says we harassed anybody.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. We have nothing in our files that warrant and justify the things that they say in these papers. And again, really, two individuals in these papers I don't know the one at all. The other one, I only know a little bit about, just a little bit. I don't really think that I've ever had any interaction with that woman at all. At all.
What they say, Joey, that you had a gun?
Oh, yeah, which I don't. And hold on. Let me find. This is insane. This again.
A lie.
This is a lie. There's that word. That ugly word called perjury. Okay. Let me see. Huh. I think I sent you the picture of it. It's insane. I'd like to know where they get these ideas from. Where?
Trying to get the restraining order.
Yeah.
A restraining order on us on the legal level. Maybe they feel that they lost this case, just like they lost the unemployment.
Here, Anthony. This is under perjury. Okay. Did the person in number 2 use or threaten to use a gun or any other weapon? Yes. Can you believe that? This, you know what, you and I, Anthony, we worked for that company for many years. We were always team players.
Yes.
We were always team players. I don't have a violent history at all with that company, or really in my life period. The idea that again, perjury, that they're saying this is just, it dumbfounds me. I want to see the proof. I want the proof brought before the court. I want that. I want to see I want to know what the hell you're talking about, because that is insane.
They say that you're following vehicles and they feel threatened.
Yeah, that's crazy. I had the time to follow. Okay, that was last summer. So I had the time to follow vehicles when my father was in the hospital dying. I had time to do that. That's, again, these people don't realize that we have inside people. We have people inside Sunline. Inside sources. Insanity. Even my daughter, who is 17, looked through these and she said the same thing. Are these people insane? Even she said they're lying, Dad. They're lying.
Yeah, that's the rule of law. Let me see if I can share that screen with you, Joey.
Yeah, Anthony, were you harmed or injured because of this harassment? Yes. Has the person too harassed you at other times? Yes. When? When? Same thing with Miss Gloria Salazar. When did I hurt you? When did I harass you? When did I threaten you? When did I do any of those things?
Never.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can share this screen. Hold on. Whiteboard.
You know, these people are not even employed at Sunline anymore, but yet they're using the same attorneys that work for Sunline.
God, how did that happen? Can you see this?
I sure can.
Okay. All right, it says, California unemployment, let's see. Okay, can you see it still?
I sure can. Yep.
What does it say the hearing date is? Sunline employer, Buena Park decision,
413.
yeah, okay. We're gonna go into, page of the YouTube, regarding, social media policy, which instituted after claimant was employed. Claimant was never provided a copy of the employer's social media. Employer has a zero tolerance to relating to violence in the workplace, which defines, among other things, harassing, intimidating, and threatening, or talking, engaging those activities. The claimant did not have prior warnings for the same or similar conduct. That claimant did not have any prior warnings for derogatory harassment. Oh, did I leave it? Okay, can you hear me? Can you still see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so there is a conflict of the evidence that is resolved as follows. The claimant posted video discussing workplace conditions to YouTube and did not post video threatening employees of employer. See that?
Yeah, I sure did.
Where it says reason for the decision. Hearsay evidence is admissible for whatever weight the administrative law judge deems to be worth. President
That's right. That's right.
P-35.
And I am going to cite this case on Thursday because if you notice that, what was the date on that document?
413.
That was 413. These papers, it was stamped by the Superior Court of California in Riverside, April 10th. So 3 days later.
Hey, they're probably I mean they
How can well okay. These papers were stamped first. Okay. Maybe this is record. Maybe when we go to court, they have to, maybe you won't get anything because this is thrown away. This will throw all these away. This proves when you go through all those, it doesn't matter, all the videos. Anthony, did you physically hurt anybody?
No.
No. I didn't either. So let's get real here. According to, let's see. Oh, bro, I can't even. It just truly.
Okay. Lawyer's only evidence in this case was a hearsay statement, which is not sufficient to prove misconduct by the claimant by posting videos on his YouTube page. Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
All this time, we just needed somebody to say that, and they still make up false allegations and baseless threats.
This is you know what, this for me, I enjoy this. I know, you know, before I used to get all stressed out. Now it's like, look at Joey. Bam. I don't know if you can see it. I got that. Let's see. Exhibit A, Exhibit B.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got all this stuff prepared to assist you and to assist me if I get any of those paperwork. So I got more paperwork here. I got a ton of paperwork here ready to go. I got my calendar ready. We got to start noting all the days We got to write it on in the calendar because we need all that information.
Yep.
We're meeting with that attorney on Tuesday, and we're gonna see where we head with this.
I've got a whole box full of paperwork and notebooks full of dates that I've been keeping track of. Everything from PERB violations to EEOC claims to termination dates, Skelly meetings, the Bob Mueller witch hunt meetings, interrogations that we went through. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There was no basis for any of that.
Hey Joey, I want to see if we can reach out to Demetrius, if he wants to come on the podcast.
Oh yeah, I'd love to talk to him.
Reach out to Demetrius or Frank. We would extend this and bring you on the podcast.
Yeah.
You guys know the inside stuff that, of course, you're no longer working there, but you got a lot of.
You know who I would like to talk to, Anthony? Who I would really like to talk to is I'd like to talk to Todd.
Todd, yeah.
Todd.
Yeah. Todd would be a good one.
I mean, same thing with Mike. I don't want to use last names, but we talked about him before.
Yeah.
Michael. Somebody named Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good guy, wrongfully screwed over.
Yeah.
Unbelievable how they force people out like that.
Well, they're going to be all those people are going to be the nightmare of the on Elm Street. They're going to show all the dreams. They're all going to come true.
Yeah. All these are going to all come true. All these dreams are going to turn into nightmares for these people, and you're going to see it when you close your eyes, just like we have. I mean, this garbage has caused a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of chaos. And you know what, Anthony? Now there's a new one, and this is another problematic person for Sunline. Somebody that does not listen to anything anybody says. I mean, that's clearly evident in the last board meeting. You know who that would be, Anthony? That would be somebody named Glenn Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you know who Glenn Miller is.
Yeah.
Been around for a long time.
Didn't you see an article that they wanted to charge the Coachella Fest after all that money they're making? How much did they want to charge? A fine for over 100,000 for going over or something?
Oh yeah, they went over like 30. They went over like 30 minutes, and they want to charge Golden Voice like $110,000, which is like pocket change to some of those people. That's not the idea. Where's that $110,000 going to? How come that local news source won't discuss news stories that matter in the Coachella Valley? Yeah. Not a musician going 30 minutes over. Yeah. That's small potatoes.
But they made so much money in that event, the city, and they charged over $2,000 to get a permit to rent your property out. Because I tried. And Coachella was charging only $300 and something. I mean, talk about ripping people off. And you know where it's coming from, Mayor Glenn Miller.
And what seat does he hold locally in the desert on Sunline's board?
Chairman.
Yeah, chairman. Something's wrong with this picture. If you can't see the writing on the wall, then you know what? If you can't see the problems here, the problems that we've been talking about, which 90% of the people can. 90% of our coworkers or our former coworkers can. There's that 10% that don't. And those 10% that don't are part of the problem.
Yep. Why is it? Because they don't want to fix the problem. They want to get away with the problem. That's what it is.
I wonder how much money was won in them wagers that were placed on whether or not we would get fired.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Yeah.
hope it was worth your while.
Yeah.
You know, I hope that you won a lot of money out of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or it costs you a lot of money.
yeah, one or the other. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make a trip to the courthouse today and go file some papers.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah,
I haven't got
Yeah.
no papers yet, so
well,
I'm sure they'll be coming.
yeah, I'm sure they will. Well,
Bring it,
again,
bring it on. Say, bring it on, Capitan. Bring it on, Capitan.
like I said, bro, this is the 10th, and your case was the 13th. So maybe you won't get them. But I don't know. I think that you will because you're named specifically in these documents.
Yeah. And I'll be waiting for him.
Anthony Garcia and his regime. That's what it says.
Says that?
Yeah, it says that. Here. I don't know. There's a lot of paperwork here to go through, but I know it's in here. Anthony Garcia and his regime.
All right. Well, let's close this podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. If you believe in us and you support us, please like, share, subscribe, and send it to 5 people in your family. And you know what? I do notice that the percentage of people that are sharing it seems like a lot of people is coming from management.
Yeah.
It's I mean, I don't see it on a lot of my family's posts, but that's okay. Because you know what they say, when you're doing something right and people see the writing on the walls, they'll support you and they'll share it. We need to get our voices further out across the world, because there's a lot of people that are experiencing the same problems, and maybe we can help what we've been through and help them do the things that we've been through and not be bullied and harassed like we're continued to be harassed. So these are my views and my opinions only, and we fall under Labor Code 6310. We blew the whistle, 232.5, and
Labor Code 6310.
Labor Code 6310. Look them up. They're labor codes that protect you, and we'll know about the outcome and later. Maybe June, July. Of what the administrative law judge states. But if he states based on the law, the burden of proof, and it's hearsay, there's no proof. So now they got to take another measure and try to bring us into the Superior Court. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get that paperwork, but I would say that I'm going to be a part of it, which is I love the challenge. We got to learn fast, and hopefully we can be the voice to help somebody else.
That's right. That's right. You're going to have your decision coming up in June or July, and now we got this other garbage in the Superior Court. like you said, let's do the challenge, and they want to play the game, then, we'll play the game.
Yeah. We'll meet on Tuesday and well, I'll see you on the day. I'll see you on Monday, but
Yeah,
we'll chat it up and we'll get things together for Tuesday, and then we'll meet the attorney and then see where he wants to take it. So those of you that have been hurt, mistreated, terminated, harassed, your voices weren't heard, reach out to us.
that's right.
These are our views and our views only.
Views
Our
only.
opinions and our opinions only. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Peace out.